Referee just making his final checks. There's a man to keep an eye on. It is Gabe Biancheri that gets us underway in the Under-18s Premier League North between Manchester United and Blackburn on a fine morning at Carrington. Mantato. Good strength shown there just to hold off the defender. Kokonki. First time ball forward. Oh, that's a tough looking challenge. Scanlon goes down. Cross going to come in. Biancheri lurking. Mantato at the back post, but it just wriggles away. Mantato keeps possession. Devaney. Good to see Scanlon is back on his feet. That was a crunching tackle on him, Arthur.
Yeah, just took his standing foot there. Thankfully he's got up and he looks okay.
Good to run that one off. Armour to Kokonki. U18's looking to add to an already promising start to the weekend for Manchester United's academy. It was a good win last night for the 21s away at Norwich. Fitzgerald needs a little bit of help. He's about to get it with Devaney. Field to Bauman. Good football again. Every Manchester United player bar the goalkeeper in the Blackburn half at the moment.
And everybody getting a touch of the ball, that's exactly what you want in the first couple of minutes. Move the ball around and make the opposition try and hunt you down and get tired.
Fletcher of the Tyler variety. Say that, his twin brother Jack is also in the Manchester United academy. Devaney wearing the captain's armband today. That's a lovely ball forward as well for Bauman. Fletcher. Can hear Adam Lawrence barking instructions down on the touchline. Relentless in its communication. See what Devaney was attempting to do there to find Mantato. Didn't quite come off for United this time. That's the first break in play that we've had. And it's going to be a yellow card for Leon Kelly-Quinn for that tackle on James Scanlon a few moments ago. I wondered whether the referee might bring that back. And actually very good refereeing. He's waited, he's taken his time, he's made his decision.
That was a good few minutes ago as well. He's done well to remember that, actually. We've just seen some spray coming up off the pitch with it shows you how well it's been watered. When the passage that Devaney just knocked into Bauman there, it just sort of held up a little bit with the pitch being well watered.
I was watching the sprinklers on here earlier. Meanwhile, United on the front foot. Scanlon having to fight for that one, eventually gets poked out of play for a United throw. Fletcher. Armour. Out it goes to Devaney. That is under-19s call-up for Ireland this month. Jacob Devaney. Mantato. Out it goes, so congratulations to him for his under-19s call-up for his national side. Yeah, wearing the captain's armband today.
Another one getting good experience for them to get as much football as you can when all these international breaks come round.
I've just been told that it was over 2 minutes from the original offence to handing out that yellow card for the tackle on Scanlon for Kelly-Quinn. Chance here maybe, if Biancheri can turn, gets a lucky bounce. Oh, and now he's in good position. Biancheri shifts it, shoots, and scores. What a fine scoring run. Gabe Biancheri is on, punches the air, high fives all round. 7 for the season, 1-0 United.
Must be his first touch of the ball, probably, I would think. Knows exactly where the goals are, and when it comes to him then, he's only got one thing on his mind. Edge of the box with the ball, just move it, shift it, gets it onto his left foot, fires it past Wilson Crawford down to his left.
can go both ways as well. Biancheri, so difficult to deal with. And once the ball ends up in this position, takes a little bit of a lucky bounce there, doesn't it? But as soon as he gets here, only one thought on his mind, shifts his body weight left and then hits a left-footed shot into the bottom right-hand corner.
Yeah, and showed good strength against one of the centre-backs, Kelly Quinn. Just bundle them out of the way. But the main thing is he knows where the goals are, he knows where he is, and slotted that away comfortably. Yeah,
really good finish from Biancheri. His 7th goal of the season. I know we keep saying it, but it's quite an incredible scoring run that he's on. 7 in 5.
Yeah, and it's as if he doesn't need many chances. As I say, that was almost his first sort of attack that he's been involved in, really, and knew exactly what he was doing.
Slid through. Mantato, hard running, good defending from Blackburn Rovers. I saw him come on in an under-21s game against Blackburn earlier this season, and he scored with his first touch for the 21s too. So it's just brim full of confidence.
That's exactly what you want your goal scorers to get off the mark early in the season and make them feel good that they're going to actually score every time you get up the pitch.
It's a decent crossfield ball. Well, certainly the attempt was a good one. Trickles out of play. Will be a throw-in taken by Plunkett. Pass is a little short. That's a lovely ball into the penalty area, and despite extending a leg, couldn't reel it in.
He just couldn't control that, just maybe a little bit zipped in too much for him just to get his touch. Had he got a touch, he'd had a chance with an attempt, I would have thought.
Helped on. Devaney not even aware to that situation. Should be a Blackburn throw. Yeah. Going to be taken by Pates. Given away.
The throw-in didn't look too clever there. Didn't really come out of his hands very well, but they've got possession and they'll give it away again.
Out wide, left-hand side. Neat turn from Plunkett. Fletcher. Devaney, referee has just stopped play. I think we might have a little bit of an injury here. Oh yeah, that looks very uncomfortable. That little finger. Yeah. Oh goodness me. That's enough to turn your stomach, isn't it?
It's on the way, and get it clicked back in again, I think.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what the physio's going to do. Having been there before, having done that before, with more than one joint, I know how sore they can be.
No, touch wood, I've never been in that position. I had plenty of players that were doing all the tackling for me, surrounded by them. They've had loads of problems.
I played rugby as a kid, and I once had my shoulder dealt with on the pitch. It was out of place, and then it wasn't. Yeah,
not nice.
Much fun. Fortunately, when you're a young man, these things sort of tend to heal quite well. You wouldn't want to do it when you're a little bit older, like I am now. Brimful of confidence. Okay, Biancheri started his fledgling career at Cardiff, joined Manchester United, and is now scoring goals for fun.
Yeah, and I'm sure he's had some training with the first team, which will give him great experience as well, joining in with them.
Well, that's one thing that Erik ten Hag does incredibly well, is use the tools at his disposal. And we've seen the likes of, you know, Ethan Wheatley and Harry Amass, Toby Collier, all of these players that, you know, were playing for the under-18s last season, being given opportunities in and around the first team. It's really good news.
And that's exactly what it's all about. Make it seamless for them to move up and feel comfortable.
Say to people all of the time, whenever I'm sort of championing this Manchester United academy. They turn out great footballers, but tell you what, they turn out some good human beings as well. If you ever get the opportunity to talk to some of these lads, they are, yeah, good kids all round.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about.
Devaney. Across it comes to Kokonki. Chance for a little bit of a run here. Edged off that, and it's a good decision in the end from the referee. There's another foul on James Scanlon. Those of you that watched any of the pre-season tour games in America, James Scanlon did come on and have a few minutes in that tour at right back, and he's now playing left midfield. It just shows you the talent.
And that's, again, it's down to the coaching staff making sure that they're sort of educated in their what's happening on the pitch, and they're playing in positions that might not necessarily be the position they end up playing, but they get used to how the people want the ball playing in that position.
Good example of that is right here in Jacob Devaney, who sends the ball across to Kokonki, but Devaney, I would suggest, is more of a defensive midfielder, covers a lot of ground, is playing right back today.
Keep scanning for Fletch. Where's Fletch?
And it just gives, as Arthur's pointed out, a level of understanding of what's required in each of those positions.
Yeah, he loves a tackle, doesn't he, in the middle of the pitch?
Certainly does. Hard running as well. Great engine. It's a good ball. Now Manchester United might be able to get out. Biancheri finds Mantato. Mantato goes central, has options. It's really good football from Manchester United. Slid into the penalty area. Cross was almost on target from Fletcher. Instead, launched away.
Yeah, just try to guide that into the middle for one of his teammates. The angle was getting tighter to have a shot, really. Just try to slot that in for Biancheri, who was in the box.
Good football, though. The rate of pass from Scanlon to find Fletcher in the penalty area was good. It's actually decent covering defending as well.
JD can be higher in square. Get square, cover the width.
The voice of Adam Lawrence you can hear on the FX microphone. Londoner. Previously with clubs like Millwall before joining the United Academy. Floated into the box. Header. Oh, well, that was an opportunity for Armour, wasn't it? And I think he knows it. The referee is just going to stop play. I think that dislocated finger might be causing a few problems.
Yeah, it just came all the way across to him there. Probably was expecting to get challenged.
Almost too much time as the ball fell to him. Daniel Armour. We are just going to have another little break in play here, and I think it is this little finger that is causing the problem. Be uncomfortable. Yeah, right. Well, while that treatment is being given, gives you and I an opportunity to talk about how Manchester United have started over the first 13 minutes. I'd describe it as bright, Arthur.
Yeah, but the thing is, when you get the ball, you've got to use it well, and they have done. They've done exactly that. They've used the full width of it. It's gone right and left. Everybody's had a touch. And Lawrence is just going through a few points to make to some of the players. Gives them a chance to get some fluids on board as well.
He's having a chat with Jacob Devaney here, almost coaching him through that right back position and making sure you can see it's about creating the space. That's what he wants. He wants opportunities both wide and to come in field, and that's what causes defenders problems, when they don't know which way the ball's going off.
Yeah. And if you've got more options, that's even better. But the fullbacks nowadays are pushed into midfield, and Devaney's obviously had a lot of the ball on this right-hand side, as has Plunkett on the left-hand side. Mantato in front of him, Scanlon's been involved, using the full width of the pitch, which stretches your opponents wider, and it means that the guys in the middle of the pitch and up front will get a little bit more space then.
Well, looks like treatment completed. Yep, strapped up.
So it must be difficult because you're actually thinking about it now. That if you're making a tackle, if you're sliding in, you're going to use your body, and hope he's okay.
You can see how much hands are used all of the time. Armour using his hands a little too much there. The referee has played advantage. Fletcher goes back to the keeper, Murdoch. Round the corner from Biancheri. Now Scanlon's on the run. Mantato arriving at the back post too. Blackburn stretched here. That's a clumsy looking challenge. Will be a free kick to Manchester United, and Scanlon has been in the wars out on that far side.
Yeah, fouled again there. While he's facing the touchline with the ball, the defender would be better off just holding him up rather than sort of trying to get a tackle in. That's what we'd think anyway. But United have got a chance now to whip the ball, and Fitzgerald with a free kick.
Done a little bit too much from him as he's retreating from midfield to help out his back four. And it is Fitzgerald that's going to put this ball into the penalty area. Back post again. Oh, chance for Biancheri. He's put it over the top. And he will be disappointed considering the scoring form that he's in. That was dropping to him. He just couldn't direct it on target.
Yeah, you'd put your house on him there. It was just, if he nods that down, he probably scores. But he's trying to loop that back over the other side of the goal, I think. But I wasn't a striker, so I'll bow to his knowledge, and he knows what he's doing. He's started off the season great.
Yeah.
He's just, you'd have thought he'd have scored there with the ball just coming to him nicely, not challenged.
I think you and I both anticipated that was going to end up in the back of the net. Not on this occasion. Good work from Mantato to get himself out of that. Direct from United to Scanlon. Good ball into midfield, wasn't it, from Kukonki. This is Armour. That's another good ball out to the far side. United moving the ball with ease here. Mantato in a really good spot. Options in the penalty area if he can get in there. Goes down under the challenge. There is contact, but I think the ball had already gone and had no chance of catching it. That's well played. Mantato again in the penalty area. Challenge comes in again. We'll go out for a goal kick.
I thought he'd won the corner there, but not to be. But certainly he's a thorn in their side because of the strong left foot he's got cutting inside, which confuses everybody. Can go right or cuts inside on the strength of his left foot.
That's sometimes where, you know, these opposite-footed wingers can be a little bit easier to defend if they haven't got both directions in their locker. You know that they're going to come inside, so therefore it becomes predictable. Not so with Bendito Mantato.
Yeah, it can go both ways.
Devaney needs a little bit of help. Does really well. Uses that strength, protects the ball brilliantly, and is going to get it back to the goalkeeper too. That's really well played from United's right back. Clip forward by Fitzgerald. It's going to go out of play for a United throw. Good ball into the channel to Chase. Devaney. Bauman. United patient in this build-up. Scanlon. Kukonki to Armour. Out to the right-hand side, and Devaney. Fitzgerald. Scanlon. That's a decent ball into the penalty area. Bauman's going to try and pull this back. Does so, finds Scanlon. Scanlon's shot pops out to the edge of the penalty area. Fitzgerald looks to dig one out towards Biancheri, but it's well defended in the end from Blackburn.
Yeah, just let the ball run across his body. Fitzgerald there thought he was going to shoot a little bit earlier than he did, but he got crowded out in the end.
He's proper Salfordian, is young Fitzgerald. Oh, now danger in the opposite penalty area. Lovely pullback. Strikes a good one as well, but keeper sharply down to it, and Murdoch prevents any further problems.
Yeah, position perfectly, made it look simple really, just down to his left hand side, make sure he holds onto it as well.
Farkas, who arrived on that late, has been attempting that run a couple of times. That's the first time he's got any decent service. Oh, Mantato, lovely footwork. United on the front foot again. Mantato to Scanlon. Scanlon shifts it onto his right foot, good stop. And it needed saving too.
Yeah, good hand from the keeper Wollstonecroft to get it away there really, but they're just hurriedly clearing the ball, Blackburn, and the ball comes right back to them again as United get possession again.
Devaney. And Tato being encouraged to attack the penalty area. Oh, that's a lovely ball into Biancheri. What a save again. Well, it's really clever from Manchester United. This time the keeper, Wollstonecroft, manages to get something on it to turn it wide.
Yeah, just letting the ball run across his body there. Biancheri turning away from the defender, stretching to get a toe on that. Thought he might have just nicked it through his legs, but the keeper came out quickly.
It's a clever ball, isn't it?
It doesn't look the tallest the keeper either, but he moved quickly there.
It's a really clever
great
ball.
ball. Yeah.
Really clever into Biancheri. Well, he's scored one. He's had two opportunities to get another. Won't be long, you don't think, until he finds the back of the net. Here comes the corner, turned away. Plunkett. Baumann. Fletcher just sees it taken off his toes. Good tackle from Fitzgerald to slow things down. But it is Blackburn that retain possession. Joseph. Shorrocks. Farkas turns it round the corner. Dunn. To that right-hand side. Edmondson. Looks to get the cross in, but turned away. Well, that's a good foray forward from Blackburn. Haven't seen much from them for 22 and a half minutes, but...
It's the first time they had a chance to put some passes together. They've been doing most of the defending, but chance for them to bring some of the big lads up from the back, so United got to be on their toes.
He's going to be done to deliver. Drilled near post, flicked away. Helped clear by Scanlon. Well, Manchester United have got runners. If they can find the right ball, that's a really crucial tackle, but it falls fortuitously for United. And now, as they look to get it out to the right-hand side, and Devaney, another crucial interception. They look dangerous going forward, don't they, United? Yeah, it was a little tired after the sprint from Mantato. The referee is just going to come back and give the free kick and have a quiet word with the Manchester United winger. After the sprint up the field, he's tried to make the challenge and maybe just a little bit tired as he goes to make it. From that sprint from one end of the pitch to the other.
You've got to say, it's good refereeing again to remember something that's happened, and he's pulled them about it.
Mantato.
I was going to say, although we end up on the wrong end of it, getting a yellow card.
We're often quick to criticise referees. Sometimes it's quite nice to be able to give them some positive feedback. 25 minutes gone, Manchester United leading by 1-0 thanks to Biancheri. Early in this game, has had opportunities to bag himself another really positive performance from Adam Lawrence's side. Mantato just bounces off tackles, doesn't he? And he bounces off that one too and retains possession again. It's brilliant from Mantato gets it back from Devaney. Plunkett comes back to Fletcher. Fletcher works himself some space. Devaney to Bauman. Armour. Fletcher. Oh, it's good thought process to try and find Plunkett on the run, just overcooks the pass.
Yeah, he did go as if he was going to go that little bit earlier, Plunkett there, then sort of checked a little bit. Right idea.
Given away, Devaney steps in, that will be a foul. He's there to win, he's just a little bit late on it.
Yeah, just his standing foot taken away.
Good footwork from Dunn, actually, as well, to win that free kick. Joseph battling into the penalty area, pulls it back. Slightly heavy touch as the clearance is attempted by Fletcher. Allows it to loop up and over the top.
Yeah, just a little bit fortunate there, the big lad Joseph up front just done well to keep a hold of that ball in the end. It's a ball near the corner flag, but no Blackburn player.
Yeah. It is going to be Dunn that jogs over. Crisp and cold morning at Carrington. About 4 degrees Celsius when I took the dog out this morning. Absolutely freezing.
The sun was shining not that long ago. Don't know where it's gone now.
Whipped in. Dangerous. It's right under the crossbar. Needed a strong hand to it. Murdoch's done really well.
And just helping the ball on its way there and taking no chances.
They're your worst nightmare as a goalkeeper, aren't they?
Challenges coming in as well.
Swung in under the crossbar. Player standing on your toes. Just do enough to keep it out. That's what he does. Headed away by Biancheri. Sargent looking to attack the penalty area. Runs into a Jacob Devaney shaped defender. Carey really keeping that pressure high up the field. He's going to be helped out by Scanlon. Just giving everybody the hurry up. And
that all starts from Biancheri. The sloppy pass back to the goalkeeper makes him under pressure, hit a ball forward that he wasn't expecting to do. The referee's whistle's gone again.
Foul throw from Plunkett out on that far side. Don't see those given all that often, do you? Referee, eagle-eyed, has spotted it. I think there's probably 3 or 4 throw-ins in every Premier League game that could be given as foul throws. That's cut back nicely. Joseph steals it away. Referee steps in and plays a lovely screen for United to steal the ball back.
Yeah, I think the right back Houghton was trying to get a tackle in there, but couldn't because the ref was there.
United on the march. Mantato in the penalty area, step over, gets the byline, pulls it back, bouncing in the penalty area, comes out as far as Bauman. Bauman's effort into the bottom left-hand corner, through several sets of legs, tucked away nicely. United double the lead, 2-0.
Yeah, a couple of Blackburn players trying to close him down there. Unsights the keeper. Rosencroft couldn't really see where that was going. A couple of his teammates just in front. Strikes it very well though, Zach Bauman. Low. Through a couple of players' legs actually, I think, and keeper's just that little bit too late to get there.
Mantato into the penalty area, falls to Baumann, shifts it onto his right foot. 1, 2, yeah, 2 nutmegs on the way through. Keeper's never getting there, he can't see it.
Exactly, almost enough the post, but you've got to finish it, and he's done fantastic there getting the strike away.
Hugely important last season. Baumann, 18 under-18s appearances last season, also played 6 times for the under-21s in the last campaign. That is his first goal of the season. He'll be delighted to be underway. It's well done from Sargent. It's also well done from Baumann. Just a little bit reckless in that challenge. It was a little bit out of control, but no complaints from everybody.
A bit of pushing before the challenge went in. The ref's right on top of it and has allowed it to go.
Done. Can't bring it under control. Scanlon's going to try and get there. Lovely slide challenge goes in, but tidied up well by Fitzgerald. Now United on the front foot. Biancheri into the penalty area. Where's this one going? Back of the net. Biancheri scores again. His second of the afternoon, second of the morning. Gabriel Biancheri on fire for Manchester United's under-18s 3-0.
Yeah, hitting them on the break. Blackburn players caught up the pitch. The ball there from Fletcher. Biancheri on his way, just assesses everything. Looks as if he's taking it too wide, but he's not though. He knows exactly what he's doing. He knows where the goals are. Had a look to see where the keeper is. Keeper's come out. Defender almost gets it away, but too much ball on it, and it's in the net to put United 3 up.
8 for the season for Biancheri. It's a really lovely ball into him as well, and as soon as he's in that kind of position, it was only really going one way. They try and get the tackle on it to prevent it from going over the line, but just too much on it in the end to prevent it from crossing the whitewash.
Yeah, getting into that box and you've got a problem. Defenders are always backtracking, keeper's got to come out, but it's still got to be finished as well. And the angle was getting a little bit tight there, but he's done ever so well there to get that away.
It's been kept in by Blackburn down that side. That's a lovely bit of skill as well. Into the penalty area. Joseph's going to have a go. Brilliant save. Diving away to his left. Murdoch tips it round the post.
Yeah, I thought the ball had gone out of play there. The right full back Houghton did ever so well to keep that in. Joseph just takes a touch and hits it quickly. Murdoch's got his near post covered.
90 seconds between the 2 goals, Arthur, for Manchester United. Zach Baumann's for the second and Biancheri for United's third, separated by just 90 seconds.
Yeah, Blackburn have obviously been under the caution. United have used the ball very well, as I said before, using the full width of the pitch all the time, making it difficult.
Again, it's under the crossbar, and again it needs a big punch from Murdoch. This time kept in. I think that's going to be a Blackburn throw.
Stay around for now. Get possession, get higher.
Fletcher. Oh, dearie me. That was a proper coming together.
Felt that one. Thankfully, both of them got up quickly.
It's old school 50-50, isn't it? They're the kind of challenges, Arthur, and I'm sure you'll correct me if I'm wrong, where if you go into those half-heartedly, that's where you come out injured. If you go in full-blooded, 9 times out of 10, you pop back out.
Yeah, both of them went in wholeheartedly there. And it's good to see them get up straight away.
It's Mantato on the left-hand side for Manchester United. And again, he's felled. Just a little chop at him. And down he goes. Going to be taken short. Referee says no, because the referee wasn't ready.
Yeah. They're putting a wall up and the ref was organising that. Again, good refereeing.
Whistle goes. Dangerous looking ball, wasn't it? Falls on the edge of the penalty area. It's going to be cleared away, but only as far as Devaney, who Stabs a ball back into the penalty area, but sent clear by Blackburn. Handball? No, says the referee. Oh, Devaney's done brilliantly. How good is that? From putting the ball back into the penalty area to quelling the Blackburn counter-attack. That is excellent from Jacob Devaney.
Just had to stretch there to make sure they got a toe of that to get it back to the centre-back.
Down the left again. Manchester United with Plunkett. Plunkett's going to get the cross in too. Biancheri's lurking, but turned away. Back into the box. Biancheri lays it off to Fletcher. Fletcher gives this to Scanlon. Manchester United have a fourth, and it's Scanlon arriving late into the penalty area, smashes it home left-footed, and Manchester United are running riot in the opening 45 minutes. They lead by 4-0.
Yeah, Blackburn are finding it difficult now to control these attacks that are coming for United from all sides of the pitch. Fletcher just slots it eventually into Scanlon. Tight angle again, going into the near post. Wilson Cross tried to save that with his feet, but the ball's too fast, too hard. Puts United 4 up.
Maybe the goalkeeper will be a little disappointed there. Wouldn't want to be beaten at his near post like that, but Scanlon has absolutely put the laces through it, Arthur.
Well, you can't do anything. Most keepers would think it's probably going to go over to the wider part of the goal, but he's put that in at the near post. He almost just passed it in, really, as he's hit it in front of the keeper.
Well, Manchester United free scoring at the moment. Blackburn, as Arthur says, just having a bit of trouble dealing with Manchester United's attacks. They might be able to get one back here, though. If the finish is decent, it's another brilliant save from Murdoch, isn't it? Just gets enough on it to move it away from the goal. Stood up big and gets it clear.
And a good challenge coming in from Kukonki, just to put him off, really. But the keeper's done excellent again there, getting a hand on that. That could have went anywhere. He's so close to him there. Could have went low, could have went high, just helps it on its way out for a corner.
Right wing corner then, and again it's done standing over it. Again, it's under the crossbar this time, cleanly taken by Murdoch. And all of a sudden, Manchester United are looking to get the counter-attack moving. And a hit pass from Mantato. Back it comes to Pates and infield to Davis. Dunn. Dunn again has received possession in a good area. That's a decent ball to Shorrocks. Shorrocks wanted the run there, didn't he, from Horton, couldn't get it. Davis. Dunn. This is decent passing football from Blackburn. Farkas out to Horton. Here's the delivery. Header arrives late, but can't be put on target from Edmondson.
Yeah, just wanted to guide that, realise that cross coming from the right back. Just got right underneath it, it was in a little bit too early.
Devaney charges into the Blackburn half. Dispossessed though, good tackle from Jayden Sargent. Absolutely nothing to complain about with this performance from Manchester United so far, Arthur.
No, they've done everything that's been asked of them. Right from the first minute, they've used the ball very well. They've had good possession, they've created chances, and they've scored goals. I think it'll be a big plus at half-time.
Everybody seems to be having a decent game. Defence playing well. Goalkeeper's made a couple of really important saves too.
Yes! Going in!
Oh, Jace Fitzgerald just for a moment there thought the intercept was on, didn't he? Makes a decision to not go for it. Realised it would have pulled him out of position. Horton. Infield to Shorrocks. Kelly Quinn across to centre-half partner Davis. Shorrocks. Again, that high press of Manchester United. Look at that front four, really making life difficult for Blackburn trying to get out. So they're forced to go long, and then turns it into a 50-50, at which point Manchester United win possession back.
Exactly. It's hard to hit a sort of 30-40 yard pass into the channels unless you actually know exactly what you're doing. Unfortunately, the Blackburn defender under pressure, United get the ball back.
Here we go again. This time, Blackburn look to have broken the press. Try and get it away down the left-hand side where it is dealt with by Devaney. That's Jackson Shorrocks who's down. Referee's blown for the free kick, I think, for maybe a slightly late challenge on him.
Yeah, it must have been a little bit of a joke between him and the referee. The referee's had a little bit of a grimace on his face, smiling.
Down the left for Sargent. Devaney gets a touch on it, concedes the corner. It's well defended by United's right back.
Yeah, they've had it difficult, Blackburn, but they've created a few corners when they've managed to get forward. United have defended them very well, especially the keeper, Murdoch.
Get the seconds, Donny, get the seconds on the edge of the box.
Here it comes, punched away again. Dunn finds Horton. Horton with a neat turn, delivers into the penalty area. It's come all the way through the box and nobody's managed to get a touch on it.
Stay on it.
Maybe another chance here to get a ball into the penalty area. Turns, really good goalkeeping from Will Murdoch. Sees the danger, quickly off his line, smothers and collects.
Yeah, quick off his line, obviously reading the play, exactly what's happening. Joseph miscontrolled it, teammate comes in, but he's pounced right away there, the keeper.
Lovely touch. And now Manchester United looking to get away again. Scanlon plays this into the penalty area. Biancheri collects. Back it comes. Real opportunity here for Manchester United. Plunkett just couldn't bring the ball under his spell quickly enough. And then he is surrounded by blue and white shirts.
Go on, Fletch. Back goal side.
Another opportunity on the counter-attack, Arthur.
Yeah, Plunkett getting in the box this time. They've done everything right in the first half as we get to the last few minutes of it. They've used the ball well and everybody's use of the ball's been excellent and they've created chances and scored goals. That's no more than you can ask.
Devaney.
Start again. Good.
Ansato comes back to Devaney. Bauman. He's found Fletcher. Fletcher goes early. Now here's a chance. Going to be finished. It is. Brilliant from Dante Plunkett. What a ball into the penalty area. And the finish, clean and crisp. Manchester United in 45 minutes lead Blackburn Rovers 5-0.
Yes, Fletcher slots the ball through to a missed kick by the centre-back. Plunkett doesn't panic, keeps the ball down low. Has a quick look to see where the keeper is. Slots it past him comfortably.
It's a great finish from your left fullback.
Just a bit, yeah. Didn't panic. Usually most people you'd think would hit that with a lot of pace, but he's just made sure he kept it down and finished like a striker.
You ever finished like that in your Arthur locker?
Never got
Your
that
locker,
far,
Arthur?
Never got that far up the pitch.
Nice
Well,
finish, Dante.
2 for Gabe Biancheri, Zach Bauman, James Scanlon and Dante Plunkett, giving Manchester United a 5-0 lead as we approach the half-time interval. And Blackburn will wonder what on earth has hit them, because it has been a riotous Manchester United performance.
Yeah, there's not a lot you can say to criticise them. They've done everything that's been asked of everybody, even from the goalkeeper as well. Murdoch's been excellent in what he's done, and the outfield players have done everything, moved the ball quickly, and that's what the opposition find difficult to deal with.
I'm not even sure Blackburn have, you know, when they've been in possession, they've played pretty well. Well, if we had a substitution, we have. So Tyler Mansbridge is on to replace Kelly Quinn. I didn't see that. I didn't see that occur.
Now get round. Look at the 11 flag.
Well, that's good and strong from Joseph.
Good. Well done. Well done.
Turn. Shorrocks. Well, they've obviously decided, Blackburn, to change something. Surprised that that's happened before the half-time break, especially so late in the first half, Arthur. That's somewhat unusual.
Unless he's actually been feeling something, or maybe he started the game feeling something, didn't want to sort of hamper it and make it worse. He did get yellow carded quite early.
Referee's blown for the free kick. Maybe an opportunity to whiz one into the penalty area. Cause United some problems just before the break. Well, that's come all the way through. Shot comes in and it's another brilliant save. Offside flag goes up. But I'm not sure that Murdoch knew that, needed to make the save, made it really well.
He wouldn't have known that. It's a miscued sort of hit from the edge of the box, fell right to him. Control was good, the shot was good, and the save was even better. But as you said, probably doesn't know the flag's going to go up. He just reacted to what's happened in front of him.
Higher now, Zach. Higher. Danilo can do that.
Come on, Patrick, trouble.
Good, good.
Well, the referee brings the first half to a close, and an absolutely brilliant performance from Adam Lawrence's under-18s. 5-0 they lead. 2 for Gabe Biancheri, Bauman, Scanlon and Plunkett, making it a half to remember for Manchester United. They have been absolutely brilliant from minute 1 to minute 45. We will have loads of analysis of that first half coming up after the break. We are approaching the start of the second half. Referee final checks, make sure both of his assistants are ready to go. Checks his watch, blows his whistle, and Blackburn get us underway in the second half. Manchester United leading by 5-0 on a sunlit Carrington morning. That's a lovely turn, and United beginning the second half the same way they ended the first, and that is on the attack. This time down the right-hand side with Mantato. Just tries to get the ball out from underneath his feet. Blackburn last-ditch defending again. Chip it out. It's good work from Joseph. Big striker carrying the ball forward. He'll try and play it in behind. Devaney just strong enough in his running to hold off the Blackburn attacker.
Yeah, just got his body across. I think it was Sargent there, between him and the ball. And the referee's up right up with that one. A little bit of a tug there on Bauman there, just right in front of the ref. He's wanting them back to take it again.
I'm giggling because Sargent holds his arms out to either side saying, "What did I do?" And he you know, almost removed the shirt of the Manchester United player right in front of the referee. Not getting away with those, unfortunately. Fletcher comes across to Bauman. Back now to Kukonki. Fletcher. Tyler and Jack both joining Manchester United from Manchester City last season. Manchester United Academy is absolutely flying at the moment, isn't it? Certainly these under-18s, brilliant season last season, and they've started this like they mean to go on. That is a clumsy-looking tackle between the two sixes. Fletcher goes down under the attentions of Dunn. Free kick given away.
Yeah, I think Dunn was a little bit of aggrieved for the first challenge. He maybe thought he was going to get a free kick for that.
I think the referee's called it absolutely spot on. Personally, I would say that though, wouldn't I? Referee today is Mr. Graham Kearney, and Arthur and I think we both agree he had a very good first half.
Talks to the players a lot as well, and he's obviously speaking to Dunn there and passing a few words of advice on. You don't usually get that from a lot of refs.
It's important though, it's all part of the development, isn't it? You
try to help them, yeah.
And that's what we're, you know, it's a game of football, and of course we like Manchester United to win, but the most important thing, and we say it every time we cover the under-18s, is the development. It's turning them into footballers, giving them the best chance to have a great career. Free kick is just miscued ever so slightly by Fitzgerald, and behind for a goal kick.
Yeah, we'll let him off with that. I'm sure we'll see him throughout the season try the same thing and score goals, basically.
Bauman. Mantato. Cute ball through to Biancheri. Biancheri has another attempt to get it into the penalty area, and it's well defended again.
Yeah, Mantato on that right-hand side has been a real thorn in their side throughout the whole of the match. Involvement.
Lovely movement into the penalty area from Biancheri. Goes down under the challenge and just grabs hold of that right shin. He's back on his feet. Just a moment of concern there, wasn't there?
Come on, slide, Patrick, slide, quicker!
Scanlon. Kukonki finds Fitzgerald. Devaney. Fitzgerald. Moves it on to Fletcher. Left-hand side and Scanlon. Good awareness from Fletcher, turns away from the danger. United moving the ball well. It's going to be tucked round the corner. Devaney is going to chase it, just a little too much on it.
Right idea. And maybe just a yard too hard for him there. If they got there, they whipped the ball in.
Challenge goes in from Plunkett. Do not want to give anything away cheaply, do they, this Manchester United side?
Yeah, make it difficult for them to get out, Liam. They have been up the pitch a few times, especially at the end of the first half. But if you make it difficult and they've got to hit it long, invariably you get the ball back.
Again, just nothing is easy. Nothing is given away by this Manchester United side. You've got to work for it. And even then, it might not be enough. As again, they pour forward, Manchester United, just put even more pressure on this Blackburn back four. Have managed to get out here, though, Blackburn. Is that going to be handball? I'm not sure how much he knows about that, Fletcher. But the referee has decided that it is handball.
A bit harsh. The ball's hit at you from like 4 or 5 yards away.
Whilst your back's turned. Let's have another look here. Oh, yeah. All right, on second glance,
Crafty.
maybe the referee's got some right to give that.
Yeah, yeah.
Again, the referee seen something that we didn't, Arthur.
Yeah. Well, he's close enough, but I think he was just looking at the substitution there that are happening.
Yeah, 2 changes for Manchester United. Mantato and Baumann make way, going to be replaced by Thwaites and Ibrahimov. Well, an opportunity to give some game time to a couple of players here, Arthur, and why not when you're leading by 5-0? You've earned the right to be able to do that at this stage. Clipped into the box, well claimed by Murdoch. So those 2 changes, Thwaites will come into the midfield as a direct replacement for Baumann, and Ibrahimov, normally left-hand side for him. We will see, though, looks for the moment like he will play off the right with that left foot of his.
Double up for me.
Good strong tackle again, wasn't it? And again, Manchester United proving difficult. Ibrahimov has gone in on the left-hand side, as I thought he might. So it is Ibrahimov on the left, and that will be Scanlon who switches sides, I would imagine. We shall keep an eye on that situation for you. Fitzgerald. Thwaites.
Don't need 3 of you. Waitsy.
Conky forward to Fitzgerald.
Slide, Lucas.
Looking for a ball into the channel for Plunkett to chase.
Get up.
Cleared away. Conky trying to find a ball into midfield, but it's given away. And now an opportunity for Joseph. That's really good defending from Kokonki. Makes the run nice and strong, and he gets the ball away.
Yeah, he didn't have to go to ground. Used his body well there. After initially a little bit of a poor pass, but recovered very well.
Thwaites clearly pulled off the ball, and referee penalises Blackburn. Ball was still moving. Yeah, the referee gives the universal symbol for it was still rolling. One hand over the top of the other.
Just get on with it.
Everybody knows what that means, don't they? Second that the referee does it, it's like when you ask for the bill in a restaurant. Everybody has the same symbol that they use. It's exactly the same for it was rolling.
It seems as if he's enjoying the game, the referee, which you want him to do that, because, as we said, and we spoke about it, he's been speaking to the players and really trying to help them, I think, and laughing with them, which makes the players enjoy it as well.
He's been firm when he's needed to be firm. He's handed out a couple of yellow cards, both of which were probably deserved. That's a pull of the shirt. Referee is going to allow that to go, but a clear pull at the back of Plunkett. Ibrahimov. As with all other players, Ibrahimov highly rated inside this academy. Down he goes. It will be a foul. Referee gives the free kick. United take it quickly. That one wasn't rolling, and it's been allowed to go. Devaney finds Scanlon, who has switched himself out to that right-hand side. Just has a little bit of a shove in the back, which he retains his balance from. Kokonki. Plunkett. Overlapping run from Ibrahimov. Infield it comes, though. Plunkett goes down. Ibrahimov right-footed into the penalty area, just slightly overhit. Should be a Manchester United throw, and it is.
Yeah, Scanlon switching sides and causing a problem on that right-hand side now for the Blackburn defence.
I think it's one to keep playing. Yeah? Don't have to just put it in.
Fletcher
It's really obvious.
Search, narrow!
gets it back from Ibrahimov, who turns. Thought it might open up for him just for a moment, but all closed up. Then the ball in from Scanlon, flicked on, just wide. Ibrahimov stooping with the header. The ball in was dangerous, just off target.
Yeah, you can always tell by the keeper's reaction, and Wollstonecroft had to dive full length there to make sure that was going wide. He's probably thinking it's just going to nick in. Very unlucky from Ibrahimov there.
Hasn't missed by much, that's for certain. Valentin Joseph having to retreat a long way. Does get the pass away though. Maybe sets Blackburn up for an attack down the right-hand side. Edmondson looks for a pass into the channel. Mansbridge. Back it comes to the captain, Horton. And then Isaac Dunn.
Ready for the race. Ready for the race. Not this shit down.
Mansbridge. Fitzgerald thought he was going to get there with that sliding attempt, but instead Blackburn have worked themselves into a positive position. Well, that's strong from Joseph, and he's found the back heel. Lovely ball into the penalty area. Covering tackle comes in. He's going to be dealt with by Manchester United. Good defending, Arthur.
Good defending again. You don't have to go sliding in, just use your body, and Kukonki's got plenty of strength there to hold them off.
Biancheri was at full sprint there. Only the head start for Davis has got him out of trouble. Scanlon. It's a clear free kick, and maybe just a hint of frustration from Blackburn Rovers.
Yeah, right in front of the assistant ref there, flagged right away. I think you might be right, just a bit of frustration there coming in.
Well, there was a little bit of a swipe out as well, wasn't there, in a pull of the shoulders.
Yeah, the ref's brought another card out.
Yeah, and
it's only where they learn, really, because he's let things go, really. We don't want to talk about him all the time, but he has let things go. But on this occasion, he's decided it's deemed a card, and
I think that's probably a good decision again from the referee, having watched it back. Gives Manchester United another opportunity to see what they can conjure up from this position.
Pass the time on. Keep looking at pass the time.
Kukonki out to Plunkett. Back it comes to Fitzgerald. Ibrahimov back to Fitzgerald. Devaney. It's Fletcher stepping away from traffic. Biancheri, nice ball down the right-hand side for Scanlon. Scanlon's going to drive the cross into the penalty area. Needed stopping, and it needed holding on to from Wollstonecroft.
yeah, those red shots just getting ready to surround him there. Had he dropped it. Good dangerous ball in, very low, asking questions of the defence.
Played 15 minutes of this second half. Manchester United haven't managed to find the back of the net again. Not that there's any mad rush to do so when you're leading by 5-0. Can have another change for United here, and it is scorer of the 5th goal, Plunkett, who makes way. Going to be replaced by Reece Munro. Reece Munro, very versatile defender. Play anywhere really across that back line or in defensive midfield if you need him to. Versatility is kind of key in this under-18 side. Blackburn in the penalty area. There's a real shout there. Referee's going to have a little look at that, but says there is no penalty from the challenge from Jacob Devaney. It was a bit of a heart-in-mouth moment.
Big shout going up, you'd expect to get that from the Blackburn players.
Ibrahimov, dispossessed. Steps back in to try and steal it back, can't do so. The dislocated finger not causing too many problems at the moment for Edmondson.
It's just a red shot taking the ball off him that's caused the problem.
Absolutely right. Every single time Blackburn have a little foray forward like that, they run into a number of Manchester United players. It looks like Reece Monroe has slotted in the centre. Can play either centre-half or full-back. 15 appearances for the under-18s last season in those Premier League and Premier League Cup wins. Good tackle goes in. Possession is won back by United. Fitzgerald. Always wants to try and get United moving, doesn't he? Jace Fitzgerald wants to keep things ticking over. Here he is again. Finds a good ball, edge of the penalty area, work round the corner. Chance here for Scanlon for his second. Lovely finish, left-footed, bottom right-hand corner. Just let it run across him. Took a moment and a clinical finish from the Gibraltar international. Manchester United 6, Blackburn 0.
Again, a lot of people would have swiped at that, but he doesn't. He just doesn't panic because he knows exactly where he is. Has a quick look as he receives the ball. Where is the keeper? Slots it past him. Comfortable finish in the end.
Two for Biancheri, two for Scanlon, one for Baumann, one for Plunkett.
Yeah, goals getting shared around.
Still a chance of a hat-trick for both Biancheri and Scanlon. I would imagine they've both got their eyes firmly fixed on that prize. Nice to take the match ball home on a first thing on a Saturday.
Yeah, you can do no more than that. The chances that get created for you, they've looked as if they're going to score. It took them probably longer than what they thought at the start of the second half, but certainly added to their tally.
Took them a little while in the first half to get going as well, Manchester United. Then there was a period where Blackburn were just sort of holding their own after the first goal.
Yeah, and then United hit them with like three or four before the half-time break in a short period.
90 seconds between the second and the third for Manchester United, at which point I think all of the impetus is gone. Confirmation that Jayden Sargent has left the field. He's been replaced by Bruce Leeming. Like for like replacement. I would suggest that Bruce Leeming slightly more defensively minded than Jayden Sargent, but they are both left-sided players.
Pass the time on when you can. Good.
Out to the left-hand side for United. Kokonki, who's currently playing left full-back. We go again. Manchester United working themselves into space. Biancheri in the penalty area, gets the touch ahead of the Blackburn player, wins the corner.
Risk of a goal kick, I think. Or sorry, the linesman did.
Well, Biancheri shocked. The referee's overturned the decision from the assistant. I think that's probably a good call again from the referee. Again, that's another one of those that you can sort of tell from the players as the ball's lifted into the penalty area. Back post, loose inside the penalty area. Goodwill Kokonki. Absolutely brilliant. Close range finish, tucks it home. Kokonki gives Manchester United their 7th of the game.
Well, he's played most of the game at the back, but this time he's further up the pitch, playing at left full-back in the box because of his height from that corner. Still in the box, and when it comes back into it, he finishes like one of the strikers, really. just make sure he keeps it down, hit the target, you're probably going to score.
Reece, well done on the first bit.
Stopped
Well
having
done.
to take notes sort of next to the players' names on my notes. I've had to do an entirely new section for goals here, Arthur.
We can never get too many. If they keep playing like this, hopefully they'll be up there challenging at the end of the season and goals might come into it.
If you're watching the short highlights on the Manchester United website or app, how they've managed to get 7 goals into these short highlights is nothing short of incredible. 7-0, just over an hour played. Still pouring forward, Manchester United.
Yeah, you've still got to keep doing the right things and don't get sort of complacent. Obviously the game's over, but you've still got to keep doing everything right, trying to impress all the coaches and just make sure you're doing everything that you would do if it was 0-0.
Sort of your feelings go out to this Blackburn side at the moment, because they just have no answers for what United are throwing at them. That's a cross from Kakonki towards the back post, going to go out for another corner.
Yeah, being Kerry just applauding the cross as well into a danger area at the back post.
Short corner. Devaney.
No cross! No cross!
Scanlon.
No cross! No crosses, come on!
Back to Devaney.
Go for the ball!
Fitzgerald.
Get together, Patrick! Get together, Patrick!
Back out to the right-hand side. Devaney. Scanlon. Fitzgerald again looking for an option in the penalty area. Comes back to Kakonki. Fitzgerald lifts one into the penalty area, but Ibrahimov was always going to struggle to get there. Keeper under a little bit of pressure there from Ibrahimov. Foul given away by Monroe.
Yeah, that's the last thing. Wollstonecroft wanted the ball rolled back to him at speed with 2 red shots closing them down.
An impressive performance from this Manchester United side. They have got that relentless work ethic too, haven't they? And they just don't stop. Blackburn looking to try and find a consolation. United will be desperate not to allow that as well, Arthur. That'll be one of the things that they've got square in their mind. I would have thought, that clean sheet.
Yeah, you've still got to be doing the right things. Devaney getting a good challenge in there. Thought he'd concede the corner, but he hasn't. The ball ricocheted off the Blackburn player. You've got to keep doing things exactly what you were doing, as I said before, as if it was the start of the game. Just keep doing the things the right way and you might get even more rewards.
Goes into the penalty area. It's a bit of a skewed clearance. Comes straight to Scanlon, whose first touch just lets him down when he needs to trap it dead. It just wriggles free and it's out for a goal kick.
Yeah, I don't think the keeper's miskick did him any favours there. The spin on the ball maybe sort of threw him a little bit.
Get up, Johnny, get up! Second ball, Fitzy!
Forward again, Ibrahimov. Little deflection, but it comes through to Kakonki. Looks to get the left-footed cross away, wins another corner. Manchester United just seem to be pouring it on, Arthur.
Just keep doing exactly what's been asked of them. They've done exactly that in the second half. Doesn't matter what the score is, just keep doing things right. And they've done exactly that, and hopefully they might even get a little bit more joy between now and the 90th minute. Put the flag back in again. Oops, oops.
No, it's not going to stay stood up for you. Just waiting while the referee sorts a couple of little bits and pieces out in the centre of the penalty area. Here comes the delivery.
Bruce! Bruce!
Whip on that. It comes towards the back post, headed away.
Back post, Steve-O! Steve-O, back post!
Go to it, Pat!
Stay in! Steve-O!
Lucas, on the way to the goal, Max!
Back into the penalty area. Too close to goalkeeper Wollstonecroft on that occasion. Header back down from Fletcher, turned around the corner by Fitzgerald. Fletcher, Fitzgerald finds a bit of space. Can't slide that through to Biancheri.
Come on, on the ball, Steve-O!
Waits to Kokonki, Scanlon. Strong from Manchester United's Thwaites. Monroe, Ibrahimov, Devaney. Ibrahimov and Scanlon have just switched sides temporarily.
Yeah, just look a little bit more demoralised now. Blackburn, as the goals have rained in.
You can understand it. This will be,
of course you can,
their heaviest defeat of the season. I mean, they'd already got themselves into a position where they conceded 12 goals in 4 games in the Premier League. They've now conceded 19 in 5. Ibrahimov down the right, can't keep that under control, and it goes for a goal kick.
complaining that he was pushed a couple of times as well there, and I think he might have been right.
As it stands, if we look at the table, if things were to finish exactly as they are now, Manchester United will have played 5, won 5, 20 goals scored, 1 conceded, 15 points, top of the league.
It's similar to last season. They got a flying start, and hopefully they can emulate that again this season as well.
Goal difference of plus 19 after 5 games. Meanwhile, Blackburn looking to get themselves into the penalty area. I tell you what, I think that's out for a Manchester United goal kick. No, the assistant says not the case. I thought Armour had played that against the Blackburn player.
Yeah, it looked like that. We can't see the assistant in the corner there, but he's obviously flagged right away and gave the corner.
Well, a rare bit of set-piece defending to have to do for Manchester United. I don't remember too many corners for Blackburn in this game. That might even be the first, you know, over the course of the game.
They had 3 or 4 just before half-time.
Oh, yeah, they did, didn't they? Certainly not been many. Rare foray forward for the visiting side.
They're getting pushed back again. That was a good play.
This is what you sort of come to expect from this United under-18s team, is they just make your life so difficult. They're so difficult to live with, and again they force the error, and again it's a real opportunity here for Fletcher. Fletcher protects it, gets it across to Scanlon for his hat-trick, and Manchester United have 8. James Scanlon has his hat-trick. Match ball coming home with him, and well deserved. Manchester United 8, Blackburn Rovers 0.
Again, good work again, making the goalkeeper and the defenders pass the ball forward in an area that they don't want to pass it. Fletcher does well, picks out Scanlon, and he obviously does well, slotting it past Wollstonecroft.
Well, 1 in the first half from James Scanlon, and a brace in the second gives him the hat-trick. And Blackburn just unable to deal with the pressure that Manchester United have brought.
Well, not only have they used the ball ever so well and slotted the ball away when they've been attacking, they've pressurised Blackburn into giving them the ball back, which they've done again on this occasion.
Jace Fitzgerald has made way, and we're going to see Shea Lacey brought into the side. Winger from Liverpool, great talent, great eye for goal, quick and tricky. Blackburn, it's probably the last thing they want to see is somebody like Shea Lacey coming onto the field for 15 minutes before the end of this game.
He can keep the ball off you as well. Never seen somebody come along the dead ball line so often and chip balls along to the back post as well as he done last season.
And there's a yellow card for Devaney for the challenge that's resulted in this free kick. Lacey's been dealing with an injury. Nice to see him back in the Manchester United side. I think Reece Monroe is also back from injury. Nice to see him back too. United getting stronger, which is a scary thought. This is Lacey, and he is pulled to the ground. Referee says, no, that's a 50-50. Lacey gets it back. Scanlon. Kokonki digs one out towards the back post. Biancheri for his hat-trick, and it's wide. Corner, turned around the post by the goalkeeper.
Yeah, good ball at the back post, and he's not the tallest Biancheri, but he gets up there. Good ball at the back post as well.
Yeah, I think the Blackburn defender just gets a little bit lost as that comes into the penalty area. Defending the man more than the ball, really. Corner doesn't beat the first man. Lacey steals it back. That's where he's at his tricky best, isn't it? Just ghosts in and steals the ball away from you.
Come on, don't be passive. Come on, Steve-O.
And to use his left foot as well as his right.
Absolute wand that, as he gets the ball across to Scanlon. Kokonki. I've seen him score some goals, Shea Lacey, for United that he's had absolutely no right to squeeze in. I think you and I saw one, didn't we, where he scores it from almost the dead ball line.
Yeah, and
squeezes it through.
Let's hope we'll see that again this season, and hopefully he's got over the injury problems that he's had.
Scanlon. Fletcher. Lacey. Flick round the corner. Ibrahimov goes down under that challenge. Referee says nothing doing. It's been a tough morning for Blackburn. Manchester United will be absolutely buoyant with the performance, I think, Arthur.
I'm sure everybody will be delighted with it. They've done everything right, everything that's been asked of them. And you can add no more than that, I don't think.
Very much like a rugby tackle to me. From Joseph on Armour.
Yeah, he's got his body in again between the player and the ball, which makes it difficult to give you a free kick.
Crossfield ball, bouncing, Scanlon lurking. Biancheri's there too. Going to try and bring this away. Referee says there's a foul in there somewhere. Scanlon confused by that. I've got to admit, I didn't see much in it either.
Not only have the pair of them worked hard to score goals, they've worked hard to get the ball back, and especially if somebody miscontrols it, like's happened there. Two of them working hard.
Six and 2 threes. Referee has come down on the side of Blackburn on that occasion. Devaney. Lacey just has his a little bit of shirt pulling going on between the two of them. Gives the throw in.
Yeah, the Blackburn bench complaining for a free kick.
That is Adam Lawrence barking orders from the technical area too. I said in the first half he was a relentless communicator. It's what you want from your coaches. You want to be able to hear them. You want them coaching these young players through a game.
Keeping the players on their toes now, even though the game's over and there's only 10 minutes to go, just keeping everybody alert.
Yeah, drives the standard as well, doesn't it? You're going to do good things, make sure you do them. Minute 1, minute 90, 0-0 or 8-0 up. Make sure that you're doing the things the way that we said we were going to do them. They are the standards that are set by all of the coaches across the academy. Devaney. Lacey gives it back to Irish under-19 international. Cross now to Armour. Monroe forward to Lacey. Manchester United have just knocked it down a gear, I think, Arthur.
Yeah, obviously the games have been well won, but you've still got to try and do things right. But everything, well, pace of the game slowed down, as you would expect when you get sort of within 5-6 minutes from the end of the game.
Forward ball. Biancheri finds Lacey. Lacey trying to dance all the way through. Takes a couple of deflections. And eventually goes out for a goal kick. Have another substitution here. Will be a Blackburn substitution. The only substitute left on the Manchester United bench is goalkeeper Fred Heath. 2 Blackburn substitutions. Off go Farkas and Edmondson. They are replaced by Ver and Lamini. Scanlon on a hat-trick. In fact, has his hat-trick. Has another go! Oh, he's got 4. Scanlon finishes from range. A right-footed effort that curls into the bottom corner. Grins all round. Manchester United 9, Blackburn 0.
Different type of finish altogether than the ones that he's got on the match ball. Just like a out-and-out striker, out edge of the box, curls it into the keeper's left-hand post, gets his head up, runs at the defenders, has a little look where the keeper is. Great strike from 22 yards.
What an incredible 85 minutes we've had.
Come on, hey, come on! Lucas, come on! Nothing through us, come on!
Won't get many Saturday mornings like this, I don't think, Arthur, this season.
No, but you've still got to do it, and I'm sure in the last sort of few minutes of this one, they'll still be pushing to try and even add to it.
You wouldn't put it past them, would you? Double figures. It's a potential, that's for certain.
Good fight, see. Dallas, get in, quick. Dallas, in.
Blackburn backing off. Manchester United starting to build from the back. Lamini just trying to put a bit of pressure on the ball, but again, Blackburn back off to halfway. Allow Manchester United possession. Out it goes to Devaney.
Yes, in, Val, in, good. Dallas,
Lacey.
in towards midfield. Slide together, got numbers, slide together, come on.
Fletcher out to the left-hand side in Scanlon. Fletcher's going to carry the ball up towards the penalty area. Devaney. Right-footed pass out to Ibrahimov. Lacey on the run. Ibrahimov round the first one. Knocks it into the penalty area towards Biancheri. Bounces back to his feet. Good turn from Joseph. And now Glamini. Gonna get it back here on the edge of the penalty area. 3.5 minutes to go. Plus any stoppages. I can't imagine the referee is going to add too much stoppage time at the end of this one. It's very nearly given away. That's a good ball forward to Joseph. Flick from Joseph, not quite as good as the ball forward.
Double up, Scanners. Help your mate. Good. Bruce, stay around. Bruce, stay around. Good.
Blackburn being allowed to play the ball around here. And then a mistake from them has given it back to United, and Lacey. Now an opportunity for United. That's a couple of crunching tackles that go in. Referee immediately to his pocket, and rightly so.
Yeah, the first one was, was just getting a little bit disheartened, as you would do with the scoreline and the way the game's going. That's a lunge at the first one with no chance of getting the ball. The last thing Lacey wanted from just getting back from a time-out with injury.
Kokonki to Scanlon. 4 for him. Devaney. Moved on to Lacey. Monroe to Fletcher. Back to Monroe. Confirmation of that yellow card for Harvey Pates. Lacey using that body movement to give himself a couple of inches of space. Devaney. Back to Lacey. Tries the clever ball through. Can't squeeze that through to Ibrahimov. And it's out of play for a goal kick. 90 seconds to play.
Yeah, they've done exactly what's been asked of them in the second half as well as the first, really. That'll be the pleasing thing, to keep it going for 90 minutes.
Second ball.
Just get in a bit, First and second contact. Alive if it bounces out. Get round, JD.
Field from Walton Croft. It goes to Murdoch. Can't imagine there's going to be too much more action in this one. I think both teams about ready to... Oh, I've said it, haven't I? And all of a sudden, Lacey's away down the right-hand side. That's the curse of the commentator. Infield. Chance maybe for Devaney to get round. Does into the penalty area. Gets pulled down. It's got to be a penalty. Or is the referee giving it the other way?
Just outside, no.
He's given the free kick. Well, yellow card is handed out.
Oh, it's a red card as well.
And that will be the second one of the day for Shorrocks. Which means he's sent from the field of play, and Blackburn's afternoon goes from bad to worse.
Just outside the box, initially getting pulled back. Frustration. That's all that is.
Pick up.
Well, Shorrocks sees red. Blackburn have conceded 9, and an opportunity for a 10th over the bar. Well, arriving late was Armour. He just couldn't get over the top of the ball, and he lifted over the crossbar.
He's had a solid game at the back as well. Obviously, it's been a comfortable game for the defenders, but I like the way he uses both feet, passing the ball around over the back alongside Kokonki.
Good to see some of the age groups watching the end of this one.
Watch the kick, Max.
They will be applauding Manchester United's under-18s from the field of play, because they have been excellent from kick-off until now. The referee Still adding a little bit of time on at the end of this one, which is slightly surprising. I thought it might get to 90 minutes and the whistle just go, but he's allowing a little bit of time at the end.
Defend the box! Defend the box!
Throw in goes United's way.
Lucas, spin it. Dallas, run, run. Just put it in the channel. Go on, put it in the channel. Go on, go on. Come on, here you go. Get a second. Come on,
9 goals and a clean sheet, Arthur. Not bad, not a bad afternoon's work for Adam Lawrence and his side.
Yeah, and the good thing is, as I said before, they done ever so well in the first half, but they kept it going in the second half. And they've just done exactly the same in the second half. Used the ball quickly, used it well.
Full-time whistle goes, and Manchester United have had a rip-roaring morning at Carrington. 9 goals, and 4 for that man in your picture, James Scanlon. Absolutely brilliant performance from front to back. A pair of goals for Biancheri, Baumann, 4 for Scanlon, Plunkett and Kokonki mean that Manchester United have beaten Blackburn Rovers by 9 goals to 0.